Good morning, chat, and welcome to stream. I need to finally figure out a go-to introduction for whenever I sit down and start one of these, because I don't really know, do I bring the energy? Do I be kind of ominous? Every time I sit down, I'm tempted to do the Super Eye Patch Wolf style good morning gamers as kind of a silly haha, but that's, I mean, it's not copyright infringement, but it's definitely at least a little embarrassing to wholesale steal someone else's bit. But hi folks, welcome to stream. Good morning to you, Lixie. Good morning, my wife. Good morning, Hannah, and good morning, Rose. It's Juan Day, baby. It's fucking Juan Day. See, sadly, it's not One Day Sunday, it's One Day Wider Day. Don't think too hard about it. I have the good time of the day and welcome aboard our next destination is. Well, that's because you have a, incredibly coherent aesthetic, Lixie. Yeah, you've got a really solid brand. Also, Mint Mod, would I be able to now requisition that closer to stream time cup of coffee? My goodness. So for those of you who aren't in the Discord, who have somehow also picked up on my stream schedule, I normally like to start weekend streams at 10 a.m. PST specifically. It's 11 o'clock right now, and I think I have decided that until we're done with Run and Bun, streams start at 11. It's very embarrassing to say that I have to spend a bit of time hyping myself up to be able to sit down and play this game. I'm prone to a lot of anxiety, and the fear of booting this game up every time gets worse and worse with every stream. So I think I just need to be able to give myself a little extra time to kind of mentally prepare in the morning, take my shower, get up and do all this shit. But it's 11:14. We're here. I did get my necklace good. And we're gonna fucking play this video game. April showers. April showered indeed. April did indeed showers. Chat for context. Dear Shrimp Scampy here. Only just realized the gimmick in my Twitch name. Like 4 days ago. It was very funny. So we have 2 fights left in this gym. You say you got rocks for brains, but you're currently past Aqua Hideout. You're doing fine. Now, our original line here, funny enough, it did require Beware, but I believe it should also work with Mudkip. So, let's take a look. At least I think so. Did I actually swap back to Beware? No, I didn't. I think there was a version where I swapped back to Beware, but that's not this version. So, I don't know why I keep minimizing the window. We are in a double battle. There is Hale. We are up against Beauty Tiffany and Beauty Olivia. Excuse me. And we are going to open with Urshifu and Mudkip. And then beyond that, I believe it is Greninja. Use Fling. Swap Urshifu to Arcanine. Where are you, Arcanine? And then Latios. And I believe that's it. I think this is a 5-mon line. So, the main piece of annoyance in this fight is this Mr. Rhyme. Fake Out is annoying. He does an annoying amount of damage. He has a Focus Sash, and Ice Body is annoying. Everything about this man is very punchable. I don't like him. My wife arrives with blessed warm beverage. Thank you, wife. Chat, can we get some exclamation mark thank you, Mint Mods? I need to let that cool for a second before I sip it. So, the main thing we're relying on is the problem is that we need Urshifu to be the thing that takes out Empoleon, because Urshifu is the only thing that can take out Mamoswine effectively. But Mr. Rhyme here has Fake Out, or Shifu could be flinched. It's just kind of, so it's a little awkward, you know? So, the reason that we needed either originally Beware, now Mudkip, is because we need something that is slower than Mr. Rhyme and gets one hit KO'd by Psychic, and not Blizzard. The big problem we had is that, like, he can KO a lot of things with Blizz, but Mudkip is not one of them, because if he clicks Blizzard, even if it doesn't do that much damage to Urshifu, it'll switch in order. It'll fuck up switch in order, and most notably, like, has a chance to freeze, and obviously we don't want that. So, if I'm correct, let me just boot up a Silcalc. Because Mr. Rhyme has a Focus Sash, it doesn't think that... I mean, Urshifu can't one-hit KO it anyways, but it definitely doesn't think that Urshifu can one-hit KO it. Because this is... Yeah, we actually don't even need a specific item for Urshifu. So, let me just boot up Silcalc real quick. The contrary superpower can't be clicked against ghost types. Glad to see Princess Silmar still working on this. I wonder what she's been up to. How many changes have we gotten recently? Stun Spore, Sleep Powder, AI can't use. Super Fang, Fingers, Lopunny's ability. Wally Victor, Gardevoir ability now correct. That shows Synchronized for Base Form, Counter and Mirror Coat, Psywave, Fixed Kecleons. Yeah, no, she's been working on this for a while, because, like, I'm trying to remember. There's a change in this log that's, like, directly because of shit that I asked about. Grassy Glide, Parasol Lady. Morning Synthesis. It was related to, like, Protect AI. Change Space Center tag to one fight. Range compares. Added Iapapa Berry. Added Export All button. Color coding persist. Super Fang Nature's Madness. I can't find it. Ah, there it is. Obstruct follows Protect logic. That's my fault. Because I couldn't actually find direct acknowledgement anywhere that Obstruct worked the same as other moves, and Obstruct wasn't following standard Protect logic in the calculator. Now, I was going into good old Mr. Rhyme here, into Mudkip. First turn out, double battle. Always Psychic. And then it's like min odds of going for Psychic into Urshifu are like... Because it does see a kill into Urshifu, but it's a slow kill. So it wants to go for fast kill into Mudkip. But the other thing is it won't go for Fake Out because Fake Out is +9 to be used. Compared to minimum +12 for Psychic into Mudkip. So, Urshifu hits the field, is going to KO Empoleon with Close Combat. Mudkip is going to not actually even click Protect. We don't want to click Protect with Mudkip because we need to get Greninja in as soon as possible. So, we are baiting Psychic into Mudkip. We are going to swap to Greninja. Empoleon has Torrent and Safety Goggles. It's not able to do anything before Urshifu kills it. Hydro Pump, Flash Cannon, Sand Grass Knot, no Prio. So Urshifu kills Empoleon. We swap to Greninja, blank Psychic. Mr. Rhyme no longer has access to Fake Out. Now, this slot, the Empoleon slot, is looking at Urshifu. Urshifu just suffered a -1 to both of its defenses. And some Hail Chip. So, 304 divided by 16 is 19. 304 minus 19 comes out to 285. And we have dropped defenses. Why does this matter? Clanging Scales from Komo does not see a kill on Urshifu. But Freeze Dry from Mamoswine does. It sees a KO into Urshifu with Freeze Dry. Now, the other nice thing about this, so first things first, obviously, Mamoswine's going to come in next. So it will be Mamoswine and Mr. Rime versus Urshifu and Greninja. Now, Mamoswine here has Ice Shard, which means it's incentivized to click Ice Shard if it thinks it's ever going to get, like, one-hit KO'd, like fast killed. However, it has Focus Sash. We have Surging Strikes. Surging Strikes lets us get around Focus Sash, but the AI doesn't know that we can get around Focus Sash. So it's not going to click Ice Shard, it's going to just click Freeze Dry into Urshifu, and I think maybe even Greninja. No, not Greninja, just into Urshifu. Which is totally fine. Because yeah, defense -1, Spit F -1. It's going to click Freeze Dry into Urshifu, however, we're faster than it, and Surging Strikes lets us KO it through Focus Sash. Greninja is on the field, and Mr. Rime here actually probably wants to get Urshifu with Psychic, funny enough. But Greninja has been equipped with King's Rock to do some damage. So Mr. Rime is going to attempt Psychic into Urshifu, because it'll always see a kill, because it doesn't see a kill on Greninja, so we know exactly where it's going. So King's Rock into it, causes it to flinch, and notably does at least 30%. This thing has a Focus Sash and Ice Body, so we need to do damage to it to break Focus Sash, but make sure that it's enough damage that it can't heal it back up to full before we actually go in for the kill. So, lowest possible roll here. Let's see. So 271 minus 80 is 191. 271. Also, I should confirm, Urshifu, after 2 turns of Hail, we established it's 3 or 4 damage. Minus 19. Minus 19 goes down to 266 against Como with its defenses dropped. So defense -1, special defense -1. Still above Clanging Scales range. This is very important, because Como is going to come in next turn. So that's 2 turns. Because we don't want it clicking Clanging Scales, that causes it to proc Throat Spray, and then it just becomes a whole thing, right? Okay. So. When am I killing Como? Hold on. I think I'm relying on Arcanine taking enough damage from Psychic to then show a kill to Aura Sphere. So we flinch Mr. Rime. We bring it down to 191. 271 divided by 16, confirming that that is how much you heal from Ice Body. If Snow is active, the Pokemon restores 1/16 of its max HP, rounded down at the end of each turn. So, that is 191 plus 16 for the first turn. So that's the turn we throw Fling. Which is also the turn we KO Mamoswine. So it's now Como and Mr. Rime versus Urshifu and Greninja. Greninja has taken 2 ticks of hail damage, which means that it shows a kill to Komo's Aura Sphere. So we know what Como is going to do on its turn. Instead of going for Clanging Scales into the Urshifu slot, because that is highest damage move against that, it is going to go for Aura Sphere into the Greninja slot, because it sees a KO with it. Hello, Jabba. Mr. Rime, meanwhile, obviously sees a KO into Urshifu. So, we are going to swap Urshifu to Arcanine. We are going to swap Greninja to Latios. Confirming Mr. Rime doing Psychic. Definitely does some damage into Arcanine, but not that much. Also, heals another 16, goes up to 223, which is below max HP. So we're able to then kill it, right? Because I believe that was the plan. Swap Ursh to Arca, swap Gren to Lati, KO Mr. Rime with Rock Slide, KO Como with Dragon Pulse, right? Ah, Choice Band Arcanine. So... Choice Band. And then we were equipping Lati with a Life Orb. And I believe the reason we had to bring Arcanine specifically is because we need someone who comes in and then shows Como a KO with Aura Sphere. with any move really, but Aura Sphere is the easiest one. So that way it doesn't click Protect, for obvious reasons. So what's going to happen is we swap to Arcanine. Arcanine takes at most Psychic, critical hit, max roll is 202. So 299 minus 202 comes out to 97, and then minus the lowest roll of Psychic is 114. 299 divided by 16 is 18. Do also need to take this into account. So 299 minus 18 minus 114. So the most HP Arcanine can have is 167, which is always within Aura Sphering range. Min roll is 180, and that is after lowest roll Psychic plus lowest roll Psychic. Words are hard. Lowest roll Psychic plus Hail. And then critical hit, max roll. Thankfully, like, obviously, if we get rolled higher than that, we show a kill to Aura Sphere. Yeah, so Arcanine hits the field, is obviously faster than Mr. Rhyme, and does a minimum of 236 with Rock Slide. Notably, I believe, due to Spread Bug, once we KO Como-o, which will happen before Arcanine acts, the right slot should be taking full damage from all attacks. So, and of course, Latias comes in, takes Aura Sphere, is fine, shows a one-hit KO with Life Orb, boosted Dragon Pulse. We don't want to drop our special attack this soon on. So we KO Como-o. And then Arcanine Rock Slides Mr. Rhyme. Now, at this point, we swapped Urshifu with Arcanine. So this slot should be looking at the Latias slot, which means Mandibuzz should be coming in for Foul Play. I believe the lowest rolls on everything with Latias means that it always sees a kill with Foul Play. Though there's still a chance that it could go for Fake Tears because it's a slow kill. It shouldn't matter either way. It comes in, Latias is able to do 68% to it with Draco Meteor. Arcanine is able to do 56% to it with Rock Slide, even though I think realistically it's actually like 75%. But I don't want to take any risks, I don't need to. Neither of us make contact with it. We are able to team KO Mandibuzz. Then in comes Arctivish last. Again, Arcanine can do at least 64%, and Latias, even after special attack -2, can still do 43%. 43% plus 64% into Arctivish is a KO. We are faster than it, it has no priority moves. The only thing we need to recheck and confirm is that Latias coming in with the worst possible RNG in every situation doesn't get KO'd to Hail, same for Arcanine. Just because Latias has to use Life Orb specifically, so it's going to be taking an enhanced amount of damage every turn. So let's really quick. 274 divided by 16 for Hail is 17. 274 minus critical hit max roll Aura Sphere from Como-o is 68. So minus 68 comes out to 206. We then lose 17 HP. On the following turn, we lose 17 HP from Hail. We lose 27 HP from Life Orb. In comes Mandibuzz. We lose 17 HP from Hail. We lose 27 HP from Life Orb. In comes Arctivish. We don't lose any HP to Hail because it's the end of the fight. We do lose 24 HP, or 27 HP to Life Orb, which brings us down to 74. Even if we did take Hail again, losing another 17 HP, we should be fine at 57. Now, the other thing is confirming that our dear friend Arcanine, after taking a big Psychic, doesn't die to 3 ticks of Hail. But, I mean, it's pretty easy to see right here. It caps out at 67%. Okay. 299 divided by 16 is 18. 299 minus 202 comes out to 97. Minus 18 for swap-in, minus 18 for the turn we KO Mr. Rhyme, minus 18 for the turn we KO Mandibuzz is 43. And then assuming Arctovish somehow, 25 by the time we KO Arctovish. And it shouldn't matter if Arctovish comes in before Mandibuzz. Like, that shouldn't be an issue even a little bit. The order they swap in is pretty irrelevant because we just... No, it would matter, actually. Well, I mean, if Arctovish came in early, Latios would just click Dragon Pulse into it instead of Draco Meteor, and we'd be fine. Yeah, 64, 57. Yeah, so it does not matter even a little bit if Arctovish were to somehow come in before Mandibuzz. Cool. So we just have to get ready for the fight after I get back from the restroom. BRB, folks. Okay, I'm back. So... why am I worried? Because the main thing is that Mamoswine knows it has a focus sash. So it should always come in for the kill, right? Like, that's simply how this works. I don't know why it's got me so, like, in a tizzy. Like, I understand how the fucking game works. Because in theory, Como should see an out damage. But that should be fine, right? I guess one thing is we need to consider who we want our 6th team member to be. My first thought is, because we're in a double battle, so Aurasphere and Clanging Scales are similarly damaged. Because the thing that I'm worried about is Mamoswine getting wise and deciding to Ice Shard Urshifu instead of clicking Freeze Dry. But, like, there's no way that would happen. Like, the AI doesn't understand that I can get around its thing. Also worth noting... yeah, making sure we have our baits right and everything. I don't know. Do I have any run and bun AI experts in chat who I can confirm with to settle my nerves? Like, it's fine. I think I literally watched Peachal do this fight, and he used the exact same strat of get Urshifu to KO Empoleon to bait in Mamoswine. Because, like, Greninja is just gonna bait in Como, right? Yeah. Yeah. In theory, if I post my link to Dexcord as a little advertisement bump, since we're about to get into the fights, hopefully someone will hop in here and I can bug them with my very stupid question that I definitely know the answer to, but I can't help but being scared. Okay, Dexaden. One day. Someone who knows this game, get in here so I can... The answer is no. Recook your whole fight. Thanks, Shrimp. Mechanic. I definitely understand, but nonetheless have doubts about. I should also probably, like, bump this in Kaya Coliseum's Discord. We got our little self-promo tab. R&B one day. There we go. Now I just have to wait. I just have to wait. I don't really need to wait. I can at least, like, prep my guys and shit. I don't need to just sit here and make you all stare at this. Not like it'll take particularly long. Magiba. Load ROM. So, for my last slot, I'm trying to think. Because, like, if something were to go wrong and Urshifu were to suddenly take a bunch of damage, and then, like, we potentially bait Clanging Scales, like, in theory, a fairy type, right? But Clanging Scale, I mean, it doesn't... Because Clanging Scales goes off no matter what, because it's a spread move. Unless we had two fairies on the field. Like... Raises the holder's special attack by one stage after it uses sound move, single use, yeah. But it's, like, fine at that point. Why am I worried about this? Okay, move Pokemon. Hi, upstate box. Crazy that this was everything up to Winona. And this was everything afterwards. Hey, good luck. What's the mechanics question if you still need help? It's really dumb, because I definitely know the answer to the question, but I'm just so late into the run that I'm really fucking nervous about it. So, Urshifu's on the field. Urshifu one-hit KOs Empoleon with close combat. Drops his defenses to -1, his special defense to -1, takes a single chip of hail. We, in theory, threaten a one-hit KO on Mamoswine, except no we don't because it has a focus sash, even though we're Urshifu Rapid Strike and thus can get around said focus sash with Surging Strikes. So Urshifu should see a KO with Freeze Dry and come in after Empoleon because Komo doesn't see a kill, right? And it should never click Ice Shard to try to get in a hit before it goes down because it doesn't actually think we're about to KO it with Surging Strikes. Right? Yeah? Yeah, cool. It's fine. It's so fucking fine. I understand how this works. Thank you, Crabo. I do appreciate that. I feel like an insane person. I just did this opening last night if you want to fact check my VODs. The fact that you're saying you just did it, like, I watched Peachel do it. I have, like, my set of big YouTubers who I look at for, like, references, and, like, I literally saw him do exactly this opening. Well, not with, you know, level 6, 7 Mudkip, but, I mean, not everyone can be as based as me. Yeah, like the exact same one, LOL. I was gonna say, yeah, and then you bait Fake Out or, you know, like Psychic KO into your partner's slot to swap to a Dark type. Okay. Get Levi. Get Rock. Sorry, Wave now. Bring Mudkip to the E4 and evolve it halfway through to have the world's first 7-mon E4. Does that count? Am I able to make that count? Like, I would have to at least get through one fight first, right? I can't step through the front door and then evolve Mudkip. Okay. Greninja. Arcanine. Latinas. Honestly, I do wonder. Latios, do you do enough damage with Dragon Pulse if we just give you the choice specs? 51% to Mandibuzz, 56%. Oh, yeah. Why aren't I just giving you the choice specs? Huh. Yeah, I should probably be giving Latios the choice specs. Because we're just using Dragon Pulse 3 times, right? Like, yeah, 57%, 64%, 56%, be like 50-something. It doesn't matter. We'll get to it in a second. So for our last slot, we should bring a guy we're okay sacking, just in case something goes wrong. My first thought is Duchess, but Intimidate doesn't actually really do anything against a bunch of guys who are special attackers. Though she can probably... Doesn't even really bait Flash Cannon. Huh. But can KO Komo with Play Rough. Yeah, I think that's worthwhile. Okay. Get into the main box, Rock. Okay. So. Urshifu actually doesn't need literally any held item, which is funny. Rock gets his favorite held item, the Everstone. Soul needs a King's Rock. Hamilton needs the Choice Band. Istok needs either Life Orb or Choice Specs. We currently have 2 Choice Scarves. Welcome back. Exchange that for Choice Band. Give that to Arcanine. And yeah, I think we just give Istok the Choice Specs. It's better than Life Orb. We don't lose HP. Because we don't need to get Istok's HP down to a certain range. Like, with Arcanine, we don't care if Mandibuzz comes in for a kill or not. It's not going to get the opportunity. And if we're just clicking Dragon Pulse nonstop, like... Like, just double checking this. So we assume Life Orb right now, but let's do Choice Specs instead. Export, import. And we currently have Choice Band on Arcanine. Latios, one-hit KOs Como with Dragon Pulse. Plain and simple. In comes Mandibuzz, who Arcanine does 56% to with Rock Slide, though I'm pretty sure it's actually more because they're the slot 2 of this fight. But 56% with Rock Slide, 51% with Draco Meteor. 2-hit KO. They're both faster. Tailwind, Fake Tears, nothing this thing can do to us. And then Arctivish, 56% with Dragon Pulse, 64% with Rock Slide. We're super duper fine to just lock ourselves into Dragon Pulse. So, use D Pulse, use D Pulse, yeah. Okay. Choice Specs. I'm sorry, equip Snee with an Asperberry. Oh, I think I just planned on bringing Sneasler as my last guy in case something went wrong. Because, yeah, use Urshifu and Beware, but now it's actually Mudk. OHKO and both close combat. Swap Mudka to Gren. 3-hit KO Mamo with Surging Strikes. Use Fling on Mr. Rhyme. Swap Urshifu to Arcanine. Swap Gren to Laddie. KO Mr. Rhyme with Rock Slide. OHKO Calm with Dragon Pulse. Swap to Mandibuzz. KO with Rock Slide. Use Dragon Pulse. Swap to Arctivish. KO with Rock Slide. Use Dragon Pulse. It's fine, April. It's so fucking fine. Do we care if we give Urshifu an item? Like a Citrus Berry or something? I think we can give him a Citrus Berry with no consequences. And then Duchess can also have a Citrus Berry. Why do double battles have me so scared for no reason? Okay, confirming. Close combat, Surging Strikes. Is a Mudkip. Has Fling. Has King's Rock. All it needs to have. has Rock Slide, has Choice Band, has Dragon Pulse, has Choice Specs, is Duchess. It's fine. It's literally fine. I speak the sacred chant of protection. If it doesn't work how I think it does, I'm just gonna clause it. I'm not actually gonna clause it. Just confirm. Bait Psychic. So freaked out. Yes, literally. The line is going to work, guaranteed. TM, thank you, Greg. Okay, literally, motherfuckers have done this line using the Urshifu lead all the time. It's so fine. It's so okay. Okay. We don't need a damage boosting item to kill Mamoswine. We don't need a damage boosting item to kill Empoleon. We know that Arcanine is always going to bait Aura Sphere from Como, so we never have to worry about Protect. None of Komo's moves are priority, so Latios is able to outspeed it and KO with Draco Meteor. Greninja is swapping in on the first turn, taking Hail, flinging King's Rock on the turn we KO Mamoswine, taking a second chip of Hail. So once Como comes in, it sees Aura Sphere kill. Confirming, 260 divided by 16 is 16. 260 minus 16 is 228. Lowest roll of Aura Sphere is 236. It's fine. He's never going to see a kill into Urshifu. King's Rock. Cold certainty of math. Cold certainty of math. Cold certainty of math. Wouldn't this be a crazy time to get left guy bug? I mean, I just reset. Like, that's not even a, you know, jokey haha April's cheating. It's just how it works. Empoleon, Mr. Rhyme. Confirming they are in the correct slots. It started to hail. Alright, turn one. Empoleon does whatever. Levi kills it with close combat. Nothing too fancy there. The main thing is that Mr. Rhyme sees a fast KO on Mudkip with Psychic and only Psychic. So, that is a free swap to Soul. Bonk, 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 bonk. Good. Okay. Mamoswine should see a KO on Levi and doesn't think that we can KO it due to its Focus Sash. Good. Mr. Rhyme wants to KO Levi with Psychic. We are going to flinch it with King's Rock to prevent it from doing so. Mamoswine wants to kill Levi with Freeze Dry, so it's going to try to do that. We are going to use Surging Strikes to get around its Focus Sash and KO. Fling into Mr. Rhyme. This also breaks Mr. Rhyme's Focus Sash for later. Crit mattered. You know, we joke about crit mattered, but this isn't a range if these moves don't crit. Mamoswine down, in comes Komolo. Cold certainty of math, April, cold certainty of math. Mr. Rhyme flinched. Mr. Rhyme heals. As established, Mr. Rhyme wants to KO Levi with Psychic. Komolo wants to KO Soul with Aura Sphere. So we are going to swap Levi to Hamilton. And we are going to swap Soul to Iztalk. Youch! And the damage we take, plus the hail, drops Hamilton into a range to where Komolo sees a kill into it with Aura Sphere, preventing it from clicking Protect this turn, so Iztalk can KO it with Dragon Pulse. So we are going to click Rock Slide, which does minimum 87% to Mr. Rhyme, and Dragon Pulse into Komolo. Nice. Okay. We're just clicking Rock Slide and Dragon Pulse. In next should be Mandibuzz, I think. Wave hit level 68. Farewell, 6-7 Mudkip. Yeah, no, I think it's just down the line at this point. Okay. Mandibuzz, I think, sees a kill on Iztalk with Foul Play, confirming that Foul Play is not a priority move. It's not, but... yeah, no. And its other move, Dark Pulse, Tailwind, Fake Tears, it's slower than both of us, we just kill it. Rock Slide, plus Dragon Pulse, KO's Mandibuzz. God, imagine being stuck in a 2v1 against two choice-itemed attackers. Okay. Last in is Arctivish, Freeze Dry, Blizzard, Vicious Rend, Stone Edge. It's got Water Absorb and a Water Gem. Nothing crazy. 144 speed. It's got nothing boosting its speed. We're faster than it. We click Rock Slide. We click Dragon Pulse. The Arctivish not being Slush Rush blew my mind. I thought I was hallucinating. It's because the Mandibuzz has Tailwind, presumably. But also, 22 fights remain. Time for Juan! It's fine. It's awesome, even. Our Juan line is really sick. Thanks, Hannah. Ooh, don't want to go up. That line, like, low-key, that line seemed really easy, but honestly, like, a lot of what went into it is actually super fucking technical. Just making sure we take enough damage from hail and things like that to get everyone into the ranges that we need them to be in for baiting moves. Making sure that we have a guy who can stop Mr. Rhyme from clicking Fake Out into Urshifu. Just a whole bunch of shit. Getting around all those fuck-ass focus sashes. We are chill and having a good time. Okay. Let's look at the big one. This is low-key a really short, really dirty fight. Double battle, no weather, show, auto refresh. We need Sneasler, we need Altaria, and subsequently Mega Altaria. We need Togedemaru. We need Latias. We need Dragapult. And we need Urshifu. Okay. This one's pretty cool. I feel like really proud of this, namely because it has the tech of getting Glastrier down second. Which I feel like is really fucking hard to do just because this is a team full of hyper offense killers. So, we open up against Sneasler and Glalie Standard, non-Mega Glalie. So let's look at Glalie without Refrigerate. We'll just assume it's got like Inner Focus, I think is one of its two options. It's either Inner Focus or Moody. Now, the problem with this Glalie is that it has Protect. Protect's really fucking annoying because Protect makes it really hard to know if you're able to KO Glalie because it's a double battle, so it can click at turn 1 if it wants to. Thankfully, Standard Altaria at level 87 always shows a kill to Blizzard. I am going to officially get our Altarias exported and imported at level 87 because that is the level they need to be at to make this line work exactly. So, Standard Altaria against Standard Glalie shows it a kill with Blizzard. It's just, like, Glalie has incredibly mediocre stats. It's 80s and everything. They get better when it Mega Evolves, but that requires it to Mega Evolve. Now, the nice thing is that Mega Glalie against Sneasler actually dies to Life Orb boosted Brick Break. So let me get everyone's items set up really quick. So we need Choice Scarf on Togedemaru for the funniest reason possible. Do we want Choice Specs on Latias? We do. That's right, because it's Choice Spec Psychic all the way down. We need Expert Belt on Dragapult and just like Magnet on Urshifu. Magnet with Thunder Punch. Export, import. Okay. So, turn 1. Sneasler sees no KO into my Sneasler, sees no KO into non-Mega Evolved Altaria. For that reason, it's the first turn on the field, it has to go for Fake Out. It can't go for Fake Out into my Sneasler because I have Inner Focus, so it's forced to Fake Out on Altaria turn 1 every fight. Assuming I'm understanding this correctly. Because Icy Wind is not highest damage move, so it doesn't like secretly eke out Fake Out by like being able to tie it or something. So it wants to go for Fake Out into Altaria specifically. Sneasler, meanwhile, is able to KO Glalie with just Brick Break. Like that's Mega Glalie, and we're faster than it too. So Altaria shows Glalie a kill, so it doesn't click Protect, letting Sneasler get in, KO with Brick Break. Altaria doesn't actually get to do anything, but it is going to Mega Evolve. And this is very important. It's the really fun part of this tech. So, we Mega Evolve before Sneasler hits us with Fake Out, but it does still prevent us from taking any actions. However, we lose at least 35 HP. That is the lowest possible amount that we lose. So 244 minus 35 brings us down to 209. The reason that is important is because the lowest roll on Poison Jab is 210. So, by taking Fake Out, we then still show a KO to Poison Jab. So it's always going to be poison jab into Altaria on the next turn. Obviously, this includes if we get crit fake out plus poison touch. So it goes for poison jab into Altaria. I literally just said that. Words are really hard. Now, what we need to figure out is the lowest possible HP Altaria can be set to at the end of turn 1, which is critical hit, max roll fake out, plus getting poisoned. So, assuming we got poisoned, that is 244 divided by 8, because it's standard poison, not toxic. 244 divided by 8 comes to 30, so we lose 30 at the end of our turn, plus max roll critical hit is 63. So 244 minus 63 comes out to 181, minus 30 comes out to 151. We knocked out Glalie, which is facing Altaria, so Altaria is determining who swaps in next. Mega Altaria specifically. Keldeo here sees that its highest roll with Hydro Pump is 81, so it doesn't see a kill. The highest roll on Salamence is Dual Wing Beat times 2 is... So 66 times 2 comes out to 132, which is not 151. Basculegion comes out to 148. Right up to the line, but it doesn't cross it. So Basculegion never sees a kill with Spirit Shackle. You know who does see a kill? Is Glastrier with Glacial Lance. Notably, even if we're poisoned, we don't like threaten a fast kill with Poison Facade. Poison Fairy Facade, it just baits in Glastrier for presumably Glacial Lance. So at the end of turn 1, we KO Glalie, we bait in Glastrier, and we always show Sneasler a KO into Altaria, and only Altaria, with Poison Jab. So, Glastrier hits the field. We swap Altaria to Togedemaru. We KO Glastrier with Close Combat. Now, what we need to note is that Sneasler, after all of that, is at -1 defense, -1 special defense, and has taken 2 ticks of Life Orb Chip. This is what made us need to recalc our line the first time, was me forgetting to account for Close Combat, because this is where it gets kind of weird. So 261 minus 26 twice brings us down to 209 HP. So 209 HP with a -1 each defense. Togedemaru was on the field. We are slower than Sneasler. Sneasler sees a potential KO into our Sneasler with Close Combat. It is not guaranteed, but it does see it as possible. And then Togedemaru hits the field. Togedemaru has Choice Scarf, so it's faster than everything on their team that's remaining, Keldeo, Salamence, and Basculegion, so it's just going to bait in Keldeo. The reason we're looking at this right now is because Keldeo comes in, sees a kill on Sneasler with Hydro Pump, minimum 256, but not Secret Sword at 160, not Muddy Water at 178. So Keldeo will always see a KO on Sneasler. Now, the reason that we need Togedemaru to have Choice Scarf is, like I mentioned, their Sneasler isn't guaranteed to see a one-hit KO into our Sneasler, so we don't actually know what this Sneasler is going to do. It could CC into Sneasler, it could CC into Toge. If we knew it was going to CC into Toge, we could just Spiky Shield and that'd be easy. But there's no way to KO Glastrier with Brick Break. We have to use Close Combat, and we need, if we were to use like Choice Band, Close Combat, twice, our defenses get dropped low enough to show a kill to Sneasler, because we would obviously have to Close Combat twice, and Choice Band, Brick Break doesn't kill Glastrier, but we need at least Life Orb in order to be able to effectively KO Glastrier with Close Combat. We can't do it with Black Belt. So for this reason, Togedemaru is going to hit the field. By having a Choice Scarf, Togedemaru is faster than Sneasler and faster than Keldeo. Keldeo, we know for a fact, is going to try to KO Sneasler because it sees a fast kill on Sneasler, being 4-point speed slower than Keldeo, and a slow kill on Togedemaru. However, if Sneasler doesn't find the KO on our Sneasler, it could go into Toge. So Toge, with its Choice Scarf, fakes out Sneasler, and the Choice Scarf making it faster than Keldeo lets us be able to do that without needing to worry about potentially getting hit by Secret Sword along the way. If that makes sense. We fake out Sneasler with the added benefit, by the way, that we break its Focus Sash. Because this is a Poison Touch Sneasler, we are able to flinch it. So, Hydro Pump into Sneasler. Their Sneasler is doing nothing. Toge is now Choice Scarf locked into Fake Out. Obviously not the best situation, but we are swapping Sneasler to Latias. Latias taking Hydro Pump can take no more than 123 damage. 274 minus 123 comes out to 151. Pokemon. Which means Keldeo does not see a kill on it, and their Sneasler Poison Jab max rolls at 148. So Sneasler doesn't see a kill on Latias either. This is very important. Which means Sneasler sees a KO into Togedemaru, Keldeo sees a KO into Togedemaru. Unfortunately, we can't click Spiky Shield because we're choice locked into Fake Out. But this is fine because both of the moves that Toge are baiting are fighting type moves, which is a free swap to Dragapult, as Sneasler, or as Latias, slow KOs Sneasler, choice specs, choice locking itself into Psychic. We broke its Focus Sash with Toge's Fake Out earlier, so we're now able to down it. So Sneasler goes down, we bring in Dragapult. Now, what's important to note is that the Sneasler slot is facing the Latias slot, so whatever comes in next is going to be based on Latias. Salamence is 3 points faster than Latias and sees a KO with Dragon Rush. Keldeo can't KO Latias if it were to hit it again with a Hydro Pump, so Keldeo's going for random move this turn, because it doesn't see anything great into Dragapult and it doesn't see anything great into Latias. This is fine. Keldeo, I think, is most likely to click Coaching into Salamence, which will boost its attack and defense. This is fine, because you know what's faster than Salamence? Dragapult. You know what Dragapult does a bunch of damage with? Draco Meteor. So even though our attack is getting dropped and its defense is potentially getting raised, we still one-hit KO with Draco Meteor. And we outspeed. So Salamence comes in seeing a kill on Latias, Dragapult takes it out with Draco. At which point Keldeo likely went for Coaching, but if it didn't, Hydro Pump into Dragapult doesn't do more than 50%. And it can't finish off Latias with a second Hydro Pump, and it can never go for Muddy Water because it's never highest damaging move. So it's just kind of, it's a little random, but it's fine. Because Choice Specs Latias, who is choice locked into Psychic, is able to then slow KO Keldeo with Psychic. At the end of this turn, in comes the final member of Juan's team, Basculegion. Basculegion is also kind of random. Could go for Spirit Shackle, could go for Aqua Jet, could go for Aqua Tail if our HP is low enough. Likely, never goes for Protect, at least turn 1, but that's fine. We don't care. Because what's gonna happen is Dragapult, who is currently at -2 special attack and -1 physical attack, is going to click Phantom Force targeting Basculegion. Now this is probably my favorite piece of tech for the entire fight, next to Altaria. So Dragapult vanishes, we then swap Latias to Urshifu. The important thing is that, hold on. Yeah, no hit from Basculegion, i.e. Spirit Shackle into, say, Aqua Jet, will ever KO Urshifu. And Urshifu outspeeds Basculegion. So if we were to take max roll, Aqua Tail doesn't have any extra effect, right? Yeah, it's just a high power water type move. So, Urshifu comes in, could take no damage because it might have attacked Dragapult, or it could take some damage from like Spirit Shackles, but we're faster than Basculegion. Dragapult vanishes. On the following turn, excuse me, Basculegion, I don't think it can click Protect because it sees a kill on Dragapult. I think AI makes it impossible for it to do that. But even if it could, Phantom Force, the move we clicked on Dragapult, bypasses Protect and breaks it for the rest of your team. Not that that matters because Urshifu has Unseen Fist, but still, having the two guys who are capable of bypassing Protect to hit this guy. Urshifu hits the field. Phantom Force lands on Basculegion. Urshifu then gets it with Thunder Punch. 58% minimum. Attack -1. 62% minimum. KOs Basculegion. I suppose the one thing I need to consider is, as you can see, Aqua Jet here does at most 40%, which means if Keldeo were to Hydro Pump into Dragapult crit max roll, we are not then at risk of getting KO'd if Basculegion were to Aqua Jet into Dragapult on the following turn. I think this is perfect. I think it's a perfect line. Unless anyone can raise any objections. My phone just buzzed. Oh, I just noticed. Thank you for the follow, Crabbo. I don't know why I got an email about it, but Twitch didn't notify me. Strange. Alright. Oh, I recognize that icon. God, this is like fucking Aaron all over again. I check my phone, because I get an email when I get a follower, and it's like, oh, such and such just followed you. It's like, oh, it's Cole. It's Cole from the Discord. I don't recognize the name Crabbo, but I do recognize that icon. Alright, we relink the thing. Okay, so line has been double checked. About to run one. Okay. It's cool. It's a good line. It's a really good line, even. So we just need to teach Urshifu Thunder Punch and teach Sneasler Brick Break. I should... Hold on, I need to clear off items. So glad that we once again got utility out of our underleveled Mudkip. Every time it happens, an angel gets its wings. Okay. Because I got this right, you know I'm doing just fine. Gotta be damned because I want it all. Altaria. Togi. Togigi. And then where's my pole? Very glad to see Sephinia getting some use. Okay. So first things first. Mauville. Does Sneasler already have Brick Break? Does. Okay. I'm also actually going to level up Altaria first. It's like getting my finger, making sure it's in the right spot to click the right buttons. Don't want to go one too many. It likely won't ruin it if we were to accidentally go up by one extra, but it would be scary and bad. Hell, Urshifu, do you currently have Thunder Punch? No, I think you have Brick Break. Punch. On Levi. You know? Okay. So we need choice scarf and choice specs. So first, let's give Snee the life orb. Sterling needs Altarianite. And confirming, we Mega Evolve before Sneasler can do anything. Like, I'm not crazy, right? Turn 1 is always their Sneasler doing Fake Out into Altaria, right? Specs. Expert belt. Maginette. Just gotta go get a scarf. It's cool. It's gonna be great. Cold certainty of math and all that. Epic. Also, I should say, obviously, our line accounts for that. Like, if Keldeo goes for Hydro Pump and misses when we swap into Latios, that's also absolutely fine. Literally 0 problems acquired from that. Life Orb. Altarianite. Choice Scarf. Choice Specs. Expert Belt. Hello, Curses. Thank you very much for the subscription. Chat, by the way, it's the month of May, the month of flowers. In a couple of weeks, 3 weeks, I believe, almost exactly, will be the 2-year channel anniversary. So hopefully we can do something fun for that. Magnet. Thunder Punch. Has Phantom Force. And Draco Meteor. Has Psychic. Confirming that you are 233, which is slower than 236. We don't care about Intimidate. It's gonna be fine. We've checked the line. We've checked it twice. Sneasler and Altaria. KO Glalie. Glalie slot, which is slot 2. Baits in Glastrier. KO Glastrier. Facing the Togedemaru slot. Baits in Keldeo. We swap Sneasler. Latios becomes slot 1. Latios, KO's Sneasler, swapping is based on Latios, brings in Salamence, Intimidate doesn't matter. We then double KO Salamence and Keldeo on the same turn. It's fine. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. It's so cool. We're having a good, great time. We're having an awesome time. We're going to have to find out if it's lentils or rice. Thank you, Curses. I couldn't remember the remainder of that rhyme. Break, then close combat. The break kills Glalie. We outspeed Glalie. Close combat kills Glastrier. Sneasler is so fucking powerful. Like, chat, Glastrier is so bulky Base 100 HP, base 130 defense, and base 145 attack. Like, this thing is a demon. The fact that we're able to just KO it, very, very fortunate. Also, it has Chilling Neigh, which notably procs when it's... Actually, does Chilling Neigh work like Soul Heart? Does it proc when its partners go down? When another Pokemon faints. If it attacks and knocks out another Pokemon. Okay, there is a distinction. Chat, are you going to hate me if I use the restroom one last time before we get started? I will be right back. Thank you all so much for your patience. Alright, I'm back, and Juan stands no chance. Thanks, Hannah. Genuinely, it's borderline annoying how effectively you showing up and saying, like, these guys stand no chance kind of helps steady my nerves. Because it's like, okay, Hannah's cool, and it's experienced playing this game. Like, if she says, I got it, I got it. Juan doesn't stand a chance. Juan stands 2 chances. Katie, no! God, how am I gonna do the Elite Four? Even if I get there, like... Okay, important moves. Life Orb, Brick Break, Close Combat. Confirming, Sneasler using Life Orb, Brick Break does not bait kill from other Sneasler. It does not. Let's Brick Break, CC. Defense -1. Spadef -1. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. We're having a good time. We're having a great time. Altaria is going to Mega Evolve and just click Hyper Voice, because it doesn't actually get to do anything, because Sneasler Fake Out is always going into Altaria with these 2 leads. Maisie's just here to click Choice Scarf Fake Out. Iztok is here to click Choice Specs Psychic. Zephinia is here to click Draco Meteor and Phantom Force with an Expert Belt. And Urshifu is just here for Magnet T-Punch. Should probably let the Discord know. Discord being my Discord. One time. Alright, we got this. Also, Katie, how'd your stream go yesterday? I didn't know that you hadn't already done your, like, optionals. So, hopefully that wasn't a big deal. Oh shit, it's Kessel! One-time Kessel! One time, one shot, one opportunity. It's fine. You've got one shot. Do not miss your chance to go. This opportunity comes once every 7 or so months, yo. I am afraid to fight this guy. Everybody, I'm gonna cry. Might go riskless, deathless optionals at this point. I'm just used to playing like that. Look, fucking same, Katie. I appreciate my fellow run bunners who are also stupidly thorough with all of their lines. People say just sack, but that feels so much weirder, right? And it's like, for me, it's also like I haven't looked at my E4 yet, so I don't want to risk sacking anything that I might want for it. Okay, final check. Life Orb, Brick Break, Close Combat. Altaria Knight. All it really needs to be, level 87. I'd rather spend a week in Calx than sack. Exactly! I mean, it's like, don't get me wrong, I think, like, obviously I've made some sacks, you know, but, like, generally. Choice Scarf, Fake Out, Speed 194, just making sure you're level 89 here, you're level 89 in the calculator. Excellent. Latios, are you able to one-hit KO Sneasler with Psychic? Yeah, I think so. Choice Specs. I can pull straight on Meteor, Psychic. All we need is Psychic. Expert Belt, Draco Meteor, Phantom Force. Magnet. Okay. Let me ask you. We are doing this voice for him. Did you know? Ah, I should not be so coy.
It was I who taught Wallace everything there is to know about Pokémon. Once I had given up on my position as a gym leader. In my place, I had entrusted Wallace with the gym. However, a compelling reason arose for me to make a comeback. But enough chatter. Let us begin with our match, shall we? Please, you shall bear witness to our artistry.
I can't say artistry, artistry even a little bit.
A grand illusion of water sculpted by Pokémon and myself.
Final gem. All right, chat. Lock in. Sneasler and Glalie versus our Sneasler and Altaria. Glalie is about to Mega Evolve. It is not going to click Protect because standard Glalie sees a KO into Starling with most rolls of Freeze Dry and all rolls of Blizzard. Sneasler is faster than Glalie, our Sneasler. I'm going to try to refer to our Sneasler as Sly to make this easier. Sly, with Life Orb, always KOs Mega Glalie with Brick Break. Their Sneasler does not see a kill on either of our two Pokemon, so it should always be going for Fake Out into Altaria because it does not, because Sly has Inner Focus and thus cannot flinch. Thankfully, we are still able to Mega Evolve even though we don't get to actually do anything. So we are going to Mega Evolve Sterling and click Hyper Voice just to do nothing. We are okay if Sterling gets crit. We are okay if Sterling gets poisoned. Every version of what Sneasler's about to do is A-okay. Good. Lowest roll of Fake Out makes it so that Sneasler now sees a KO into Sterling with Poison Jab because we have gained the Fairy type. Now, if I'm correct, the only Pokemon on Juan's team, looking at the Altaria slot, that sees a KO right now is Glastrier. Excellent. Sly is faster than Glastrier. With Life Orb, we one-hit KO it with Close Combat. As mentioned, Sneasler sees a one-hit KO into Sterling with every roll of Poison Jab, which means that's a free swap to Togedemaru. Shattered that Haunts. Maisie is faster than all Pokemon on their team, so they are going to simply send in the first thing that sees a KO on her, which is Keldeo. Now, here's where things get interesting. Sneasler sees a KO on Sly with some rolls of Close Combat, but not all of them. Keldeo sees a fast KO on Sly with all rolls of Hydro Pump. Keldeo and Sneasler both see KOs on Maisie with all rolls of their fighting type moves. However, said fighting type moves, or both of them, are slower because Maisie has a Choice Scarf. So, both of their attacks ideally want to go into Sneasler, but we can't guarantee it because if their Sneasler doesn't see a KO. Thankfully, their Sneasler is Poison Touch, not Inner Focus, and thus we are able to flinch it. We are going to swap Sly to Latios to take a Hydro Pump. And we know that Keldeo is going into the Latios slot, so Maisie is safe to click Fake Out into Sneasler. This also breaks its Focus Sash. We are Choice Scarfed. We are only Choice Scarfed to prevent showing KOs, or fast KOs specifically. Any roll is fine. Okay. They now both see KOs into Maisie with only fighting type moves. Latios is going to now Choice Lock itself into Psychic. We are going to KO Sneasler. We are going to swap Maisie to Zephynia, who as a Ghost type takes no damage from fighting type moves. Does not affect Zephynia. Okay, thankfully coaching doesn't matter. Thankfully coaching does not matter, because we're using a special attack. Choice Specs only allows for the use of Protect. Katie, poor thing. That's weird though, because Keldeo definitely saw Oh, I guess coaching was higher than slow KO. Interesting. Okay, well, that was lucky. Yeah, thankfully, does not affect anything. Now, looking at the Latios slot, Salamence sees a fast KO with Outrage. Intimidate drops Iztalk's attack. Drops Saphinia's attack. Thankfully, this does not matter. Keldio's gonna kind of go for a random move, most likely to be coaching into Salamence. Iztalk is able to slow KO Keldeo with Psychic. Saphinia is able to fast KO Salamence with Draco Meteor. Saphinia, show them what killed the dinosaurs. Coaching failed. Psychic. Open to the field, Basculegion. It's pretty random what Basculegion's gonna go for right now. It could try to Spirit Shackle Zaphinia. It could try to Spirit Shackle Iztalk. I don't think it can Aqua Tail Iztalk, and it's not going to, neither of us threaten it with a one-hit KO, so it's not forced to Aqua Jet. We are going to swap Iztalk to Levi, and we are going to use Phantom Force with Zaphinia. Zaphinia is faster than Basculegion, so if it tries to attack it, we vanish before it gets the opportunity to do damage. Perfect. Levi does 58% with Thunder Punch. Saphinia with -1 attack from Intimidate does 62% with Phantom Force. Saphinia uses Phantom Force. And that's one, baby! 0 sacks. 0 resources. We make it to Victory Road Split. Chat, I feel like that was a really sick line. I feel like that was a really cool one. GG's, it's too free. It's literally free as long as you have max, like, highest possible attack Sneasler, right? It's literally free as long as you have highest possible attack Sneasler.
Aha! Excellent. Very well, you are the winner. From you, I sense that brilliant shine of skill that will overcome all. However, compared with me or even Wallace, you are lacking in elegance.
Go to hell! Did I take 1 hit the entire fight? I think I took only 1 hit. No, 2 because of Fake Out.
Perhaps I should make you a loan of my outfit. Ha ha ha, I merely jest. Rather than my clothes, I shall reward you with this, the Rain Badge.
April got 18,400 Poke for winning. April received the Rain Badge from Juan.
Having the Rain Badge allows the use of the HM move Waterfall to scale walls of cascading water, and so that you never forget the battle we shared. Take this.
Ice Beam TM. Juan is misogynist. Note how he didn't compliment Phoebe or Glacia. It'd be really funny if he complimented Wallace, Drake, and Sydney.
The technical machine I handed you contains Ice Beam. In use, it will occasionally freeze the target, giving it the upper hand.
Rarely are things so simple, Juan. That's really funny. That's so fucking funny. I just have to get a photo of my post-Juan party. Post-Juan party. Sneasler damage was from Life Orb. It's literally free. What the fuck am I supposed to say? Like, I don't know. Chat, we're kind of cracked. Oh my god, we're past one split. Like, Titan Liza split is the notorious one because it has all of the main boss fight zones in a row, but like, we do have to acknowledge this was Space Center. Excuse me. Space Center. It was Seafloor Cavern. It was erratic weather, and it was a gym. And a few fights in between. Like, this has not been a particularly fun chunk of gameplay. But like, fuck man, we're through! And I hear Elite Four's kind of fun! Someone says Toge Sneasler, Pult Urshifu Latios looks like a close fight. Hold on. Sneasler only here to click choice scarf fake out Lamau. Sorry, Toge. Ugh, my brain doesn't know how to words right. Don't ask how I mixed those names up. Someone's asking Star fake out, huh? So guys only saw a slow kill on it. Hold on, someone's asking about my thing. Sneasler showed a kill to Juan. Sneasler on 50% of rolls after KOing glass. So Toge and kill to all rolls of Keldeo. Hydro pump. Also. So Scarf makes it so they see slow kills on Toge, fast kills on Snee, and then I fake out his Sneasler to stop it from going or from being a coin flip. Let's just look at that. Find my 8 badges. We can use Waterfall. So first things first, there is a single fight stopping us from getting to Evergrande City. I want to get to Evergrande City so we can get the fun grass encounter there. It's like an 80% chance to be a Florigis, but there is a chance we get Mawile or, hilariously enough, Torchic. Clearly we go into E4 with Mudkip, Combuskin, and Sceptile, right? That was such a cool fight. Altaria is such cool tech in that fight. I'm so happy about that. Bag, 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 and bag. So it's 1 and then Elite Four. We are currently on Victory Road Split, level 95. There are, oh, also 21 mandatory battles remain. There are 15 trainers in Victory Road. There is a double battle that blocks Victory Road that we technically could have fought as soon as like Seafloor Cavern. So yeah, it's, I mean, you know, Victory Road, and then there's optionals, right? Not optionals like we've seen before of like guys on teams with underleveled dudes with default movesets, but like designed trainers who you can choose to fight if you want to try to get access to some of the best gear in the game. The eject-based items, the focus sash, we need to do at least Route 123 to get Slowbro Knight, because we likely really want to use Mega Slowbro. It's incredible for the Elite Four. Oh, wait. Was Snee and Altaria to Bank last second. I don't know why I'm like sitting around right now. I guess I just gotta get started, right? Fuck. Yeah, let's calc that one fight. And then yeah, it's 15 fights in Victory Road. And then the Elite Four plus Wallace. So, do I want to find tunes? Yeah, you know what? Orez, Victory Road theme. Chat, we're in the end game. Can you believe that Run and Bun is now triple the length of our second longest series, Baldur's Gate 3? That's stupid. Okay, it's a double battle, not a true one. It doesn't even seem like a particularly difficult fight. Because again, you could take it on as soon as like post Seafloor Cavern, or maybe like pre Seafloor Cavern. So the gimmick to Victory Road is that every trainer has a Mega Evolution. All of them. It starts with fighting Wally, Hope and Cool Trainer Albert. Oh, I recognize that Mega Venusaur. Cool Trainer Caitlyn. I think once we beat Cool Trainer Caitlyn, that's when we get access to the second Master Ball, though. So that's cool. Felix with Mega Ampharos. Cool Trainer Julie and Cool Trainer Diane. Like, even in double battles, both members of the double battle team get a Mega Evolution. Cool Trainer Samuel with the final Mega Blaziken in the game. Cool Trainer Shannon for a fucking Swampert. I'm so tired of Mega Swampert, man. Caroline, and then it ends with Win Straight Boss Vito. With fucking Mega Alakazam at level 97 Psy Spam team. Water Shifu stunts on all these hoes. That's very good to hear. Very reassuring to hear that Water Shifu stunts on these hoes. Explosion, Body Press, Spike, Stealth Rocks, Carbink. Carbink, my beloved. I'm so sad you don't get to catch Carbink in this. I'm sure it would probably be bad because they can't give it all of its like setup moves. But like Carbink's one of my favorite Pokemon, and I want one. I want one in Run and Bun. You can't see it. I'm now realizing the way that the screen is cropped, you can't actually see it, but it's Quincy's lead. Yeah, and we have like 3 catches left in the game. We have Route 123, Victory Road, Evergrande City, and then our second roamer. So 4 catches. Potentially 1 additional catch if we get a roamer we want on the first roamer route, but... So let's go to, I believe it would be in Juan Split. These are all the optionals to get Mega Stones. Yeah. Swimmer Carly and Swimmer Boy Harrison. See, little 90s across the board. We out-level them by 5 if we need to. Samurott, Hisui. Refresh. Confirming. I don't think there's any, like, hazards or anything. Inner focus. Focus sash. Alakazam. Say it ain't so. I've never seen one of those before. Kill it with beat up again. Please let me kill it with beat up again. Houndoom doesn't outspeed Samurott. No! Though, I mean, if we fake out Samurott. Yeah, so it's got the 3 Hisui starters, and then Alakazam, Lapras, and Volcarona. So, let's see. I mean, all I need is a guy who can kill Samurott, right? Truth be told, all I need is a guy with, like, a fast double-hit move, now that I think about it. Like, how hard is it really to kill an Alakazam? Hard enough to require Mega Aerodactyl, actually. Huh. I mean, Salamence could probably do it, but it doesn't outspeed. I can't believe we still have Armaldo. That's so funny. I mean, Psychic and Focus Blast. This Alakazam is going to be so easy to just wall forever, right? Swap to Dark type, swap to Ghost type. Well, okay. Not forever, but like... Hold on. Samurott, Decidueye, Typhlosion... Okay. Sneasler can definitely kill 2 of these guys easy, right? Torrent, Assault Vest, like... Life Orb Sneasler doesn't even need close combat to kill. And then I assume we show Fast Heal to Decidueye. We can kill Typhlosion with Knock Off! Oh, that's so funny! Yeah, sick, okay. Jesus. But we are slower than Alakazam, so, that's not gonna work, actually. Unless we KO Alakazam early. Hydro Pump, Dark Pulse, Icy Wind, Grass Knot. How do I kill you fast? Yeah, Mega Aerodactyl, or Standard Aerodactyl with Choice Scarf isn't going to be able to do it. We can't flinch it. Also, it's got screams, so that sucks. Like, I could give Sneasler Choice Scarf, so that way Alakazam is trying to fast kill my partner, but... Though, hold on, Water Shifu, Grass Fighting. For Shifu, do you get Aerial Ace? Why am I looking up Aerial Ace and not just Urshifu? You do get Aerial Ace. So... This would also require a Choice Scarf, though. What the fuck am I even talking about? I'm sure Urshifu could kill Alakazam with Surging Strikes. Okay. Maybe we just do Choice Scarf. Urshifu to clear Alakazam. And then we just stall out the other guys. Because, like... We kill Alakazam. We threaten a KO on Lapras. Even though we can't actually commit. Which is annoying, because if we could get Volcarona... Okay, well, let's see. Can we get Volcarona in second? Because, like, even with Flame Body, right? Let's see. First hit of Surging Strikes while healthy. So that's 280 minus 134 comes out to 146. And then 67 barely doesn't do it. I mean, it would if we level up a few times. Who's adding me? And then Mega Baits. Poison Jab. T2. And it barely never baits. Bascue Legion for Spirit Shackle after crit max roll plus poison touch. Okay. Yeah, no, I definitely like the idea of Water Shifu stunting on Alakazam. I mean, what level does it need to be, realistically? Like, 92, maybe? That's still 67. Oh, I could also just pre-status or Shifu, right? Just pre-poison or pre-tox. That would also make this work. And then we just put it in slot 1 so that slot 2 is looking at that. And then, yeah. So, turn 1 Samurott. So we have to be able to dance around to make sure that we don't ever bait Grass Knot, which doesn't seem too hard. Or bait Icy Wind, I mean. Baiting Grass Knot is absolutely fine. You know what? Mudkip. Mudkip, out of curiosity. You don't bait Grass Knot because you're so light. But if we level you up a single time, that is always Dark Pulse. And then on this side, Lapras would come in for Freeze Dry. This makes sense. Shame. It's probably Toge, right? I also have to remember, we can pre-damage again. I've been calcing without the ability to pre-damage for fucking weeks. So, let's see. Togi doesn't show a kill to anything on Lapras. Oh, I should have this set to doubles. Psychic, Focus Blast, Reflect Light Screen, Hydro Pump, Dark Pulse, Icy Wind, Grass Knot. Okay. Yeah, so we just have to get Toge low enough to bait Hydro Pump. And that doesn't bait in Lapras, but that definitely baits Volcarona in for Heat Wave. Turn 1, fake out Hisuian Samurott, KO Alakazam, turn 2, protect as Urshifu wipes Volcarona off the map. I don't even know if I necessarily want to protect, because, like, we're not baiting anything from Lapras afterwards. If anything, Lapras is going to come in. It's not even for Freeze Dry on Urshifu. And Sheer Cold is scary. Though Sheer Cold can't actually hit anything as long as everyone on our team is level 92. So that's good. Very funny gimmick. Okay. Freddy Wetbear kills Alakazam. We fake out Samurott. I mean, we may as well fake out Samurott, right? Like, bait in Volcarona. In theory, we could pre-tox Togedemaru. I'm wondering if a pre-tox Togedemaru with, like, Sticky Barb could essentially, like, we bait in Volcarona second, but then we Spiky Shield, so when Lapras comes in, it sees a kill with Scald. I think that's totally doable, right? Because, like, the first hit is only X amount of damage, then the second one is the boosted one. It would have to be pre-tox instead of pre-poi, but... Yeah, because that range is less than 12.5%. And we don't care what Volcarona clicks when it comes in. And I guess Samurott Hisui here into Urshifu. Never going to see a kill even if Urshifu's pre-toxic, but... Yeah. 156. Because after 2 turns of toxic damage, does Urshifu show a kill to Freeze Dry? Let's see. 304 divided by 16 is 19. 304 minus 19. And then 304 divided by 8 is 38. That makes sense. I should have been able to do that in my head. Comes out to 247. Freeze dry is 240. So we stay out of Laprasing range. But we are now kind of baiting random move from Samurott now, aren't we? I just need someone who can kill this Alakazam without too much fuss. Well, Focus Blast is a lot of damage, because otherwise I'm like, oh, Greninja could probably use like Icy Wind, right? Slow it turn 1, kill it turn 2. Like, do I have a guy who can kill this short turn 1? I suppose if I double into it, but it's not really easy or good. Yeah, because close combat can do a KO Decidueye. I'm kind of stumped with Typhlow. I'm definitely overcomplicating this. Pretty cool that Latios just drops a Draco Meteor on that guy. Oh, but that's with Choice Specs. Yeah, not quite. Reflect and Light Screen are just a default +6, right? In a double battle, since it's not holding Light Glare. Okay, let's just do this the simple way, right? We don't need to necessarily chain our way through all these guys. We just need Togedemaru to click Fake Out and, like, be cool. Like, Fake Out and then Spiky Shield, and then we're cool. So Toge HP low enough to show kill the Hydro. Urshifu fast kills Alakazam. Well, 67%, 82%. But it's a fast kill, so, or a slow kill, so as long as we get Togi set up for fast kills. I guess does it matter, right? If we're able to wipe this side of the field, does it really matter? Why is this so annoying? Here, so let's just see if we can do the simple, like, stunlock Alakazam and just find a guy who can KO these 3 guys without also dying to Alakazam, right? Lucario probably dies to Focus Blast. Annoying. Though... Urshifu with the Soul Fest? Hold on. Doesn't die to Psychic. But... yeah, we aren't going to be able to get that with Brick Break, which means we would have to use Close Combat turn 1 on Forch. Primarina does some damage with Moonblast. Could kill with Lucario, but again, it would have to be CC. It would just fall back into Focus Blast range. I mean, the problem is that Primarina is slower too, so... it doesn't really do anything. Yeah, we need something fast enough to kill all 3 of them. Sneasler could do it with Brick Break, but it needs at least a Life Orb. faster at 95. Yeah, so Houndoom beats Choice Scarf beat up? That seems pretty doable, right? Like, yeah, level 9. If Sucker Punch kills, we don't need a bunch of, like, killers to be able to beat this guy. With, though, are we even faster? Yeah, we are. Though, at that rate, Choice Scarf beat up is kind of the same as, like, well, Blizzard, Scald, Freeze Dry, Sheer Cold. Okay. Because it's kind of just the same as KOing it with Surging Strikes, actually. Okay, so let's assume we do the lead, where it's Urshifu, pre-toxed in slot 1, Toge hanging out in slot 2. We KO Alakazam with Choice Scarf Surging Strikes. We KO Volcarona, and then we just swap Togedemaru to a guy who baits fucking Scald or whatever, right? Like, this isn't this hard. Like, we're baiting Hydro Pump. Oh, we're baiting Hydro Pump. It's kind of... Though, in theory, the guy that we can swap to... You know, like, so obviously we don't want to bait Blizzard. What resists... I mean... Okay, so swapping to a water type to bulk Hydro Pump, but then show kill to Freeze Dry? Or in theory, just swap to something that can kill Lapras, right? But we need to figure out what we're doing for Shifu that turn. Or maybe we just don't care. So we fake out turn 1. If we Spiky Shield turn 2, Lapras comes out. Toge's HP is low enough to draw in a Scald, but not a Blizzard. And then either Hydro Pump or Dark Pulse. And we double swap. We just need to find something that lives all 3 hits, right? That doesn't seem too hard. Yeah, it's probably just Resurrect. I love that Roserade still kills Samurott through Assault Vest. That's awesome. But doesn't kill Lapras? Spadef is 190. Ice doesn't resist Grass. What? Like, base 130 HP, sure. Yeah, no. Wow, 65 Spadef. Jesus. So yeah, that comes out to be less than Lapras, actually. Yeah, okay, so it's going to be either Dark Pulse or Hydro Pump. So I guess what we need to do is, like I said, pre-tox Togedemaru, so that at the end of the second turn, its HP is low enough to bait Scald. So 93. Yeah, it's either of these two moves, but never Grass on it. Okay. So 237... divided by 16 is 14. 251. Might need to level up Togedemaru. Like, increase the pre-damage amount by a little bit, just to make sure, in case of level ups. Because it'll see, what, 2 KOs? Also, we actually need to update Altaria, who's now level 88. Okay. Sorry, I think I'm just, like, still so in, like, massive ball of nerves mode from fighting Juan that I'm not the best at calking at the moment. Got compliments on my Altaria lead. Okay. So, Togedemaru just needs to be outside of Scald range. Oh, actually, now that I think about it, Toge HP doesn't matter, because Volcarona can come in for fast kill, as opposed to Lapras, who always comes in for slow kill afterwards. So we can kind of increase the range without needing to worry about it too much. So yeah, we bait. In that case, it really doesn't matter what our HP's at. We bait Scald, Urshifu uses Surging Strikes twice, one on Alakazam, one on Volcarona. Is pre-toxic. Not showing kills to any of these after 2 ticks. We confirmed it's not showing a kill to Freeze Dry. So, I think it's a safe swap into Roserade, because we just need to make sure that we're not baiting Blizzard, and that's pretty easy in a double battle as a Steel type. So, swap to Roserade on Scald, and then worst case scenario is Dark Pulse. And then can we go up to... We can be faster than this guy. Cool. And at that level, we also probably KO Lapras. Yeah, and then we just double swap, right? Swap Urshifu to Sneasler, swap Toge to Roserade. Roserade comes in, KOs Lapras, Sneasler sweeps the left side of the field. This works. Because, confirming. Rose into critical hit Scald. We're assuming we're a higher level, actually. Scald is 51. So, 222 minus 51. Assuming we get burned. 222 divided by 16 comes out to 13. So, 171 minus 13 brings us down to 158. Swapping in on HP is less than Dark Pulse, so we just check Dark Pulse. Does a max of 117. 117. Brings us down to 41. I see no priority moves. Roserade outspeeds Lapras and KOs with Miracle Seed boosted Leaf Storm. And then nothing is going into the Urshi slot, so we just swap. Yeah, and Life Orb Sneasler. So it's Sneasler and Roserade. Sneasler kills Samurott, Roserade kills Lapras, takes another tick of burn, goes down to 28. We can just find another guy we can swap Roserade to, theoretically. Because we only need Sneasler for the left side of the field. So I think, yeah, just baits down the line. Decidueye comes in, dies to Poison Jab. Knock off Tailwind, Leaf Blade, Close Combat. Yeah, that we can do. Typhlosion can, in theory, click Protect, but we just click Knock Off twice. Like, oh no. Hell, we could even probably swap back to Urshifu. Yeah, this does it. Okay. Trainer name, Swimmer Girl Carly, and Swimmer Boy Harrison. The one thing we do have to be wary of is there are a couple optionals before them, and with how much pre-status and like pre-damage we're doing to make sure this line works, I do want to clear those out of the way. So we're probably going to do those to finish out the stream, and then we'll start tomorrow's stream with getting this fight out of the way. But let's at least get it written down. Mint Mod, could I be a pain in the ass? Could I be a pain in the ass? Lots of cheese. My nose be a drippin'. Okay. So. I guess for notes. Also, I guess this means we don't actually need to level up Roserade because we're not using it to kill Samurott. We're using Sneasler to kill Samurott. So yeah, she can just remain at level 91. Thank you. Don't forget to say it, chat. Don't forget to say it to my wife. I want something else to listen to. Victory Road theme is so repetitive. Fuck it. Or we're listening to the Oraz Gym Leader theme. Arguably one of the best Gym Leader themes in the series, in my opinion. Okay. So that's equip. Tox, Ursh, and Toge. I suppose pre-burn Togedemaru also works. I mean, do we even need to pre-tox actually? Wait, because we're just baiting in Volcro in a second. Yeah, I think we can just pre-damage. So pre-tox, Ursh, pre-damage, Toge to... Because yeah, if Toge's in slot 2, it's just going to bait in Volcarona next. Yeah, no, especially considering the fight we just had, Toge's got to be getting kind of close to leveling up, right? Oh yeah, let's just plink that real quick. Cool. I guess we'll get that updated here. 90. Export. Import. Okay. I assume we can get away with KOing 2 Pokemon without leveling up Togedemaru. But even then, I'll honestly increase the pre-damage by a little extra. So we need to be down to at least 93. Cool. Yeah, because we don't care if it goes for Dark Pulse, because turn 1, we flinch it, turn 2, we Spiky Shield. So it doesn't matter what it clicks, because it's never Icy Wind. Okay. So pre-damage Toge to... We'll do 90. Equip Ursh with Choice Scarf. Equip Toge with Shrug. With... yeah, we don't need anything for it. So I guess it's equip Rose with Miracle Seed. Equip Snee with Life Orb. Opens Samu H and Alec. Open with Ursh and Toge. 3-hit KO, Alec with S strikes. Use F out on Samu. You know, I'm now realizing it's funny. We don't have Iron Ball, so we haven't been able to use Iron Ball for speed control, but on that last fight, we did a reverse Iron Ball. Fuck using an item to become slower for baiting moves. We become faster for baiting moves. Okay. Use Fake Out on Samurott. Swap to Samu and Volk. 3-hit KO. Volk with S strikes. Use S shield. Swap to Samu and Lapper. Swap Ursh to Snee. Swap Toge to Rose. OHKO Samu with B Break. OHKO Lapper with L Storm. Swap to Desi H. OHKO Desi with K off. Swap Rose to, just say swap back to Toge, honestly. Swap Rose to Toge. Swap to, hold on. Must be correct. I must be correct in my annotations. There we go. Swap to Type H. Oh wait, we don't one-hit KO Decidueye with knockoff. We one-hit KO with Poison Jab. That would have been bad. So I guess I'll also add to our notes. Teach Snee E-Jab, just in case we don't currently have it. And B-Break. OHKO. Type H with fucking knockoff. I must use Psyche Shield. So I guess maybe actually we don't want to swap to Toge. We'll do like swap back to. I mean, Roserade, what are you baiting from this thing? Close combat. Most likely. I mean, honestly, I should just bring a guy who doesn't have a held item, right? Just like a guy without a held item who could just swap in and be safe. Why is Hisuian Typhlosion so fast? Or I guess rather, why is Hisuian Decidueye so slow? Damn, no. Dude, Garchomp takes a lot from close combat. But I can't make it a ghost type, because what if I swap into knockoff? Oops. Oh, also it has Scrappy anyways. Miracle Seed. Yeah, let's do swap to Dragonite. It's got extreme speed if we need it. Swap to Drag. Use, I don't know, like D-Meteor for funsies. Use the media. Okay. Well, that was easy. To the surprise of no one. I should confirm that since we're not actually leveling up Roserade, it does still KO Lapras with Leaf Storm, that it taking all these hits doesn't actually KO it. So, 57% from Dark Pulse. 213 minus 123 comes out to 90. Lapras Scald Crit comes out to 54. Comes out to 36. 213 divided by 16 comes out to 13. Yeah, lowest HP we can have is 10, so we're fine. And then if we're pre-toxed, we don't need to worry about getting burned. Oh, that's Charty Berries for rocks. Chat, are you gonna get mad if I say I gotta go pee? Are you gonna be mad if I say I gotta piss? Can a girl simply piss in this house? Frankly, I don't know why you all are getting so huffy about the fact that I drink liquids and then eventually need to expunge those liquids from my body. Go piss, girl. Thank you, Lixie. Thank you for understanding my plight. BRB. Am I the only one in the small streamer community who doesn't give a fuck and just takes my breaks and go my pissings? No, tomorrow, it's just, look, I've had to piss a lot this stream, okay? So I get insecure. I'm sorry. I'm also getting tired of Oraz music. I'm just gonna fly to Verdant Turf Town, honestly. They've got chill tunes. There we go. It's a nice place to be. So let's really quickly slam out the calcs for the optionals standing between us and these two. And then we'll call it. So I'm actually going to leave you on this screen for a second because I need to bump open the Google Drive. Run and bun maps. Commonly used maps. This would be like, what, Route 130? No. 129? No. There it is. Okay. So, I believe we already fought Ruben. We don't need to fight Alexa. We don't need to fight Wayne. Okay, so it's really just like taking care of Caitlyn here. And that should take no more than 20 minutes. So, let's take a look. Swimmer Girl Harrison, Alexa, Ruben, Caitlyn. Relicanth and Tentacruel. Golly, I wonder, is it... Oh, no, it's not just going to be Rosa Raid clicking Leaf Storm twice, but... Yeah. Relicanth. Blank set. The screaming high level is 75. Running on Dex. Swift Swim or Rockhead. Interesting. Relicanth seems like a cool guy. It's a shame you don't really get any opportunities to catch it. I mean, like, okay, its best moves are Head Smash and Aqua Tail, so maybe not. Literally all of its good moves are low accuracy. That being said, though, Head Smash, Aqua Tail, Whirlpool, Double Edge. Head Smash, Aqua Tail, Whirlpool, Double Edge. I think it had Swift Swim. Really? Because if I'm correct, isn't... Oh no, Swift Swim is first in the index. So from what I've gathered, it's that these AI mons always have like the first ability in their index. In this case, that being Swift Swim. But I thought it was Rockhead. It's basically just alphabetical order. Okay. Yeah, Urshifu can kill that guy with close combat. So can Roserade with Magical Leaf. And honestly, Roserade can probably KO Tentacruel as well with Leaf Storm. Tentacool, blanks. Oh, Tentacruel. Also level to 75. Are you Liquid Ooze? Clear Body. Gunk Shot, Hydro Pump, Sludge Bomb, Rapid Spin. Okay. Who kills this guy? Not Miracle Seed, Roserade. We can't do, like, choice items. Okay. Yeah, she just baits Gunk Shot, so I just need to swap to a Steel type who can live it. Or, like, any guy with a ground move, honestly. Yeah, I can probably just swap to Garchomp and kill. Cool. Open with Roserade, kill Relicanth, swap to Garchomp, kill Tentacruel. And she is right down here. Is there anything in the water down there? A Pearl. A lot. You've had 2 Piss Breaks. I think 3. I think 3 total. Before our first fight, before Juan. I get scared. Chat, I get scared. You don't want a girl to do it scared, do you? Scared and full of piss? I don't think anyone wants that. Okay. Move our guys. Gargomp instead of Balteria. Rose, Erade. Not gonna bring Sneasler for this. I'll bring Iztok just in case. Iztok can just hit things with Draco Meteor if something goes wrong. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, we'll grab like... I mean, shit, who's our most sackable guy these days? Frostlass. Frostlass is our most sackable guy. I like bringing Togi. It's free damage. And then we'll bring, like, Electros, who's just kind of generically useful. You spend too much time on Tumblr to think that's true? I spend too much time on Tumblr to think what's true? I spend a normal amount of time on that website. Rose, you can have the Miracle Seed. That no one wants a girl to do it scared and full of piss. I love my Emoshi Warriors. That's what it is, right? It's Emoshiroi or whatever. For like the girls who got a piss kink. And that's not girls who have a piss kink. It's a girls who got a piss, comma, kink. Patch a berry in case Varley gets fucking poisoned. Yeah. Omoroshi. Ooh. My Omoroshi warrior. No, it doesn't quite work. My Omo warriors? Almost. It's fine. Maisie, have a citrus berry. Jane, also have a citrus berry. And Iztok, you can have choice specs. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna run this one optional and then call it for the day. Because I have some of my final birthday celebrations to go take care of. Gotta go see my mom for dinner. I suppose Omoroshi Warriors. Yeah, that works well enough. I just can't fuse it into one word, and that makes me sad. Oh, I just noticed. Huh. I was kind of confused why all of the NPCs were blocking off this part of the town. I was like, oh shit, can you not get Expert Belt if you cause erratic weather to happen before going in here? I guess they step away after you beat Juan. Birthday celebratos. Sorry, celebratos. Yeah, that. I was like, yo, we can use Waterfall now outside of battle. Which namely means we are able to go get our Route 1, 2, 3 encounter after this. Theoretically, we have to beat a couple trainers to get to it, but we have the option. So let's do it the old-fashioned way. Underwater. Sorry, underwater. I forgot that you can't actually surface over here. There we go. It's been a while since I've had to take the safe route before. Okay, Route 128. And then as long as we hang hard to the right, we're passing by where Ruben is. We already fought him, but, you know, no point in walking close. Confirming that this is Trainer Caitlin. Yeah. So, go here and then down. May as well. And then she's literally directly south from us. High key, incredibly easy to avoid, but I'm already here, right? Miracle Seed. We're fine. Don't ever think it, April. Literally level 75, guys. Even if I picked the completely wrong trainer, so much would have to go wrong for me to lose someone here. Caitlin hits the field, out comes Relicanth, out comes Roserade. Relicanth has Swift Swim, i.e. it does nothing. We outspeed it, we one-hit KO with Magical Leaf. Yippee! You know, I hadn't considered Roserade can just kind of stay in and 2-hit KO Tentacruel. It's fine. We brought Varley. Varley needs some enrichment. Out comes Tentacruel. It's going to go for Gunk Shot. Varley takes at most 12% from that without crit. What does Gunk Shot do? Fascinating. Yeah, we are a plus defense minus special defense Garchomp. I'm like, why does Sludge Bomb do more damage than Gunk Shot? They're both poison type attacks, but Gunk Shot has an extra 30 base power. Varley has a Petra Berry in case she gets poisoned. He's gunking on my shot. Okay, then we have to click Earthquake for 171%. Yippee! Cool. All right, that was that. Stick around, though. We have enough people to justify doing a raid. Well, I'll stick to sports real clean. Through the Sootopolis gym. You know, kind of a small quantity of fights today, but like, we're through the Sootopolis gym. I don't know if it's the hardest. No, you know what, honestly? We moved at an incredibly slow rate getting through that gym. It was more or less one fight a stream in terms of calcing. Like, that was fucking awful. I'm so glad to be done with it. With Juan down, there's 21 mandatory battles left in the game, and we already have one of them calced out. Welcome to Victory Road Split. Welcome to the end game, folks. Realistically, we're gonna do it. And also, really quickly, while I've got you all here, shout out Katybug. Is it 133 or 113? 331. Does not exist. Damn it, I spelled it wrong. K-A-T-I-E-B-U-G. Okay, hold on. Shout out. K-A-T-I-E-B-U-G 331. There we go. Y'all, fucking go check out Katybug 331. I'm gonna stream tomorrow, but you shouldn't be in my stream. You should go watch Katybug and her beloved boyfriend, Aaron, also known as like Coolisage or whatever in Twitch. He was hanging out here last stream. They are gonna be doing their, Elite Four tomorrow. The two of them. Katie has essentially been waiting at the gates of the Elite Four for like 2-3 months at this point for Aaron to get there as well, because they are partners. So they are going to be running their Elite Fours simultaneously, doing opposite fights on each of them with no overlap between their teams. It should be really fucking cool. Honestly, I'm considering delaying tomorrow's stream so I can watch it. So we also might do an evening stream tomorrow. We'll see. It's like sometime EST, I forget what, but go give her a follow so you can just get a notification when it happens anyways. Katie is one of the run and bun people who has been very helpful in just answering questions from time to time, being a friendly face, and sharing with me her notes on how to clear the Mega Aerodactyl fight in Rain. Very cool run and bun player, as is her boyfriend Aaron. Now, with all that being said, let's go see who we want to raid. None of my people are live right now. I mean, some call me Johnny as if I want to be ambitious, but I don't think I could do that. Who's running they bun right now? Oh, it's gonna be me there up the top. Oh, fuck, it's me there up at the top because I'm so cool and important. I'm so cool and badass and sexy and important, and there I am at the top of the running buns. I don't know if I see anyone who I want to just, like, randomly raid into. Someone give me someone to raid! You people know people worth sending folks into. I need to, like, familiarize myself with the people in Val's orbit so I can raid them more often. I don't know, what's on the front page of Twitch? Who's playing Bogeyman? I mean, there are people who are currently doing PK, but PK is miserable. Chat, please save me. Chat, who do I raid? Fuck, I wish I had Turtle here. I wish I had Turtle here to tell me who to raid. Raid Joe Cat? I don't think... How many people does Joe Cat have right now? 958? I'm not raiding Joe Cat tomorrow. Even I can only
Raid Absol, fuck it.
Oh fuck, is Absol streaming right now?
Yeah.
Oh fuck. Yeah, I'll absolutely raid Absol. Yeah, 274, fuck it.
I'm like, is that more reasonable for you?
Yes, it is. Okay, raid Absol. I think it's Absoltastic on Twitch. Yeah. Yeah, no, Matt Absol, Absoltastic, is one of my 3 quirked up white boys of YouTube. Absol is like an absolutely delightful content creator, doing a bunch of shiny hunting related challenges, doing kind of like vlog, video essay style content about like playthroughs of games. Just like, there are very few people who I feel like still kind of have that romance about playing a Pokemon game to their content, and I very much appreciate that he does. You know, it's very wistful, it's very fun, and currently he is shiny hunting his badge quest for Fire Red Leaf Green. Looks like he's currently trying to get Hitmonchan. So yeah, very funny guy. K3, no. All right. But all that being said, stream tomorrow, probably in the evening, because I'm going to be too busy watching Katie Bug and Air and clear E4. So, until then, folks, thank you so much for joining us. I have been April. She has been May. You have all been incredible, and I will catch you all in the next one. Have a good night, folks. Sending out raid. And ending.